Hi folks, and welcome to our YouTube channel here at Brooklyn's Loft. My name is Stephen and this is our first official video. Stick around and I'll explain the ins and outs of the channel and the reasons behind it. So catch you in a bit, guys. Hi folks, so as I said at the start of the intro, this channel is going to be based on racing pigeons. Again, my name is Stephen, my father's name is also Stephen, and we race pigeons here over in the small country of Northern Ireland. Just to give you a bit of a breakdown on the history of things, I'm pretty new into the sport. Probably the last 2 years I've only really came in more so. My dad has raced pigeons for probably the guts of 40 to near 50 years. So he's quite long in the tooth in that sense. So 2 years ago, I had a bit of a life-changing accident. I walked away from it. I will never know, but suppose what to say is it turned into a bit of a blessing, because I have now found something that I truly love and love doing and have a passion for. So as I said, 2 years ago, a car accident, and I was sofa bound for quite some time, and it just happened to come one weekend. My dad had rang and said about coming up on a Saturday for race day, just to get me out of the house really, and I went up, and it sort of continued from there really. It was like every weekend, and then I started going up during the weekdays. I think it was probably in around, it was near the end of the old bird season here, and there was a race from Skibbereen, and it's probably a race I'll never forget, to be honest with you. I can remember 4 hens coming out of that race, and it was like head tapping. We seen it come, and it was like head tap, boom, hit the landing board, bang. Now we didn't win, but it was just the sheer dedication of the pigeon to get home. And over that sort of remaining year, I got more involved and just grew a love for it. I suppose when we say it's hard to explain, it's easier to explain to pigeon people, because the sheer love for something, in terms of your pigeons, this is something you raise, care for, look after, get them in the best possible shape for racing, and you're rewarded in many cases. So yeah, it just really started from there. It started last year, then going into this year. I had a talk with my dad, and we talked about what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do things. Was I in it for a long run? Was I just coming up to give him a hand? And to be honest, at the start it was quite hard, because my dad had health issues that led me to help more. So I think that gave me more, how would you say, understanding about pigeons and what it involved, what it entailed, and I loved it. I can't lie, I absolutely loved it. As I say, from this year, it's just turned into something that I dedicate basically all my spare time to. I love being with the pigeons. I love being in the lofts. And you know what makes it 10 times better is doing it with, you know, my dad, which sort of really helps. Obviously what the channel and the course contents will be about, I want to make it about pigeons, and I want to make it, you know, involving not just us, other people, whether we do loft tours down the line, whether we do to be honest, I've just set it up because the reason I'm saying this is this year I took to running a Facebook page, and during the race season, every week I'd done a bit of a write up on how we felt the race was for us here. Not really concentrating on anybody else, just ourselves. I mean, suppose technology and video and stuff is something I quite enjoy doing in the spare time. So I thought I would try and maybe switch it into YouTube and do a bit of like a vlog sense. Instead of writing the write up down, do a video about it, and see basically where we go from there. As I said, it might open other doors to, you know, going in and doing some loft tours, or, you know, getting to meet other people within this side of the country that raise pigeons, because to be honest, I find it very hard to actually find a bad pigeon man over here. But as I say, we're just going to run with it and just see how it goes. I have no expectations. I'm just doing this for really me and my dad. If it is something that you want to obviously follow, then please do hit the subscribe and like the video, whatever you choose to do. But most importantly, it's just for us really, you know, and me creating a bit of, how would you say, memories with Dad, and something I can look back on and sort of cherish. So that's really it. As I say, in the next video will probably be, there's a show happening down in the Shorts Club, which is being held by, or put on by, the Belmont Flying Club. So we can do some videos, turn around there, seeing what's there. There is pigeon sales, there's pigeon sale products, you know, your usual sort of fair show. Guys, as I say, if this is something that you're interested in, something you would like to follow, then please do hit the like, subscribe. I don't know what postage wise, I mean, it'll be a video here, there and everywhere. But once I get into the race season again, it will more likely be, you know, every week of how we got on and race results and the disappointments and the highs and the lows of what the sport is and what we love about the sport. So please stick around, and we will catch you in the next video pretty soon.